Hey gamers, Rick here with Game Trade Media. We're at the Alliance Open House and we found Matt Feinberg from Party People Games wandering about outside the doors. We had to drag him in here because it's really difficult to get him to come in and talk about his games.
Yeah,
So
it's tough.
we're like, get in here, talk about your games.
Got so many of the things I'd rather talk about. You know?
Right.
It's just like,
So tell us
guess.
about all the fun stuff that we see in front of us here.
yeah. So I realized in our last interview that I didn't actually bring any of the new products that I've released in the past couple of months. So I made it a point to actually bring the full lineup. So
Nice.
this is all 10 games that we offer at Party People Games right now. As I mentioned before, 5 of these are absolutely family friendly. So like the top 3 double plays, the Tossers, and the Party People Holiday Edition.
Okay.
These you can bring to schools,
Right.
birthday parties with the kiddos, family nights, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
The rest of the fare, it's hit or miss. Double Vision you might be able to get away with. Guerrilla Warfare is towing the line a little.
Right.
And then the last 2 adult double play games, and obviously the Party People Sexy Edition are definitely for those 18 and up
Absolutely.
adult after-hour parties.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like at the party that we were at and we played the Party
Yeah.
People Sexy Edition.
Yeah,
That
we
was
did.
yeah.
That was pretty excellent. Yeah, I kind of wish we had the cameras rolling for that one.
Right?
But yeah, the other fun thing about actually having all these games laid out is you can see the full interchangeability throughout. So first and foremost, Double Vision, the first board game that we came out with, all 9 of these games can plug into it as an expansion pack.
Okay.
Furthermore, if you have the Double Play app, which really teaches you a lot of detail about these games, you can actually take the contents of Double Vision and play these 9 games with what comes in that box.
Nice.
Yeah, so it really gives you a lot of extra value when you buy anything out of our catalog to download the Double Play app and learn the rules for the other game variants.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I like about it is because when we first talked and you were showing me these, you're like, well, if you like these 2, you can play these 2 together, or these 2 together, or and everything's just like you said, interchangeable and all works synergistically.
Yes.
Which is amazing. Which if you guys haven't seen any of those videos, if you go back into our library at Game Trade Media, there is a video on almost every one of these games in one capacity or another. But you have something also pretty exciting you want to talk about besides just games, right?
Yeah. So actually, in addition to all of our gaming apps and stuff that we do, we also have been working on mobile apps. And as I hinted before, we have this one app that we've had out for a while, and I'll show a quick preview of kind of how that one works. This one's called the Double Play app, and this is specifically
right there.
So this is specifically for all the games in our library. So to kind of give you just a hint of how this one works, if you have this one deck, right? This is the Double Play Cement Shoes. This is a family-friendly deck, so all these cards are appropriate for all ages. And you look back at the app, you'll see that there's an icon that matches that graphic on the front. Right. So if you want to learn how to play this game, obviously there's some printed rules in the box. You can do it the old-fashioned way where you whip it out, you read it to all your friends, and everyone's bored for a couple of minutes.
Right.
But you can also tap on it. The rules are here. If you click listen, we'll read them to you. If you click watch, you can actually watch the instructions instead.
Okay.
Cool thing about the app is anything with a Gorilla cover is double play. So with this deck, you can play any of these 6 games. And again, you don't have to read the instructions for any of them. You can pick, if you want to learn how to play Warfare with this deck, same deal. Those are the written instructions. You can listen to them or you can watch them.
Nice.
Now, the really exciting thing that I think you're alluding to is, we've been messing around with this app for a while, which is great for the 10 of the games that we have.
Right.
But what happens for everyone else's game in the industry, right? There are, tens of thousands, if not, about 1 million games out there. And I think from our, statistical analysis of questioning people at Gen Con, probably 99 out of 100 people really don't want to read rules for new games. Like most everybody would prefer to have their friends show them how to play, or really the popular rule now is to find a really good how to play video. Everybody watch that video and you just jump right into the game. So what we've been working on is our next big app, and I say we've been working on it. It's actually released now, and it's live on both the App Store and Google Play, and this one is called Player's Guide.
Okay.
Right? Now, it's a completely free app. It doesn't cost anything to download it, doesn't cost anything to use it.
All right.
And in the version it is right now, it's essentially crowdsourcing videos for every product in existence that has a UPC code, right? So any game that has one of these little guys, and that's pretty much every game in existence, right? And it can be the American UPC, or it can be the actual European code, which is 13 numbers, right? This app will scan any of those barcodes, and one of two things will happen. Either it's going to pull up a how to play video that's already been crowdsourced into the database, or it'll prompt you, right? So let's say, you come out with a new game, someone does a how to play video the next day. You could scan the barcode for your game, go to YouTube, copy and paste that how to play link, paste it, submit it, and then anyone that scans that barcode after you immediately gets that how to play video.
Nice.
Right? Now that sounds cool, but to kind of show you how it actually works, I'll demonstrate, right? So this is the player's guide. It's already loaded on this iPad, and again, it's live for iOS and Android. Now, once you take the game's barcode, all you have to do is get it into the sights of the app, and make sure you got good lighting for now. There we go. So once it captures it, you hear a nice little pinging sound, and boom, the next step is you're watching the how to play video for that product.
So I grab my phone because I have it on my phone.
Okay,
and I want to show that. So I have an Android, Samsung Android, and I'm going to, and I got Double Vision.
Yeah, so if we wanted to learn either one of these games right now, like if you wanted to learn Double Vision, you could press that big play button on your phone. If you have a larger iPad or Android or any kind of screen, you click the play button, and again, whatever hyperlink you added that links that video is going to pop up on here.
Party People Holiday Edition.
And now you're learning the game that way. So
I was wondering whatever happened to Lucky Charms guy. It seems he got himself a job after the cereal thing fell through.
He did. But yeah, so that's the cool thing. Now, this just launched at Gen Con, and at Gen Con it was only available on Android. It actually didn't drop for Apple products until about a week later.
Nice.
Since then, when I checked the count a couple days ago, it was well over 400 titles.
Nice.
And I think almost every publisher that's here at this Alliance Open House has at least one product that's already been entered into the system.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so it's pretty killer. So,
absolutely.
And it's neat because, like, again, for store owners especially, and I've called several, and everyone loves the idea that a lot of them are starting to contribute.
Right.
For anybody that has just a shelf full of demo games at their store, and people walk up and they're hesitant to grab a game unless someone has time to sit down and kind of walk them through it. You know, board game cafes that they're running around grabbing food and drinks, and they really want people to be able to dive into a game. This is killer, and any game that's not in the system can be added in less than a minute.
Right.
And if you do that, it's like a one-time exercise. Like you spend 1 minute adding a new game into the system, no one ever has to add that game again. It's in there, and it's easy access for everybody that scans it after.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And brilliant because, like you said, with us being a visual society, we not so much want to sit there and read and take a nap, because I always fall every time I read something now 5 minutes in I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
And then wake up and be like, where was I? But watch a video, engaged, see it played, and you can follow along maybe with that first round of play. Yeah. Everybody's in it and game's on the roll.
Yeah,
I love it.
absolutely. Yeah,
very cool.
So that's the big stuff we've been working on. Obviously, we're doing some big additions to the Player's Guide app. So in the next several months, you'll see some additional features like text searchable digital instructions. So let's say you buy this game, and then a couple months after you buy it, we decide we've got a way better way to explain those rules, and we want to go ahead and post those. We can actually put that into the app, so when you scan that box, you can watch the video and learn it. But if you're playing it and you forget one of the rules, you can go back and text search the rules and know that the rules that you have within the app are going to be more up to date and easier to read than anything that comes in the box.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to give publishers a lot of control over their own content, and we've got a whole bunch of cool ideas. I won't give away all the secrets that are coming, but basically the app as is already really useful and pretty easy.
Right.
We're going to throw a whole bunch of bells and whistles and additional features, but the really cool thing, kind of our promise, especially to all the store owners and the players out there, no matter how many bells and whistles, no matter how many new features go into the app, it'll always be free to download, and it will always be free to use. So no one's ever going to have to pay to watch any of these how-to-play videos.
Awesome. That is so good.
Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much for bringing all the games out and showing them off again.
Yeah.
And telling us about the app. Go to partypeoplegames.com, is that right?
That's it.
To find out more about all the cool stuff that you have here and coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the name of the app again?
So there's two of them. Double Play is the app that works for our products. The one that works for every product in existence, or at least every single product that has a barcode, is called the Player's Guide.
Right.
Yeah, and if you forget that, you can always go to partypeoplegames.com, and we have a quick link on our website that takes you directly to the App Store
Nice.
and directly to Google Play Store. So you don't even have to type Player's Guide. You can just click, and then you're there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, there you go, everybody. Make sure you go to your friendly local game store and pick up some of the amazing games that are available through Party People Games and become part of the community there. I'm Rick.
I'm Matt.
See you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Game Trade Media. Make sure to leave us a like and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new content.